data from the username field. And to save some time, we're just going to copy and paste this 3 more times. So one for password, one for retype password, and one for email. Another if statement. So if the username and the password and the retyped password and the email, so all the fields that we've just declared, if they're all present and valid, we want it to do the following. And now we will echo an else message. So if none of the information is present in the fields that we've been given, and they press submit, so if they press the button, we want it to echo this message: you did not fill in every field. But if they have filled in every field, we'll just do a little test. We'll echo done. And remember to close it as well. So let's save it and put it on our server. And let's go test this out. So as you can see, none of the fields were present with any information. We click register and it showed us that message. Now if we just fill this in with just random letters, done. So it recognizes that there are items in the field. Let's make an if statement. This if statement is to make sure that the password initially given and the retype password match. This is for security reasons. So we want them to match. If they don't match, we want them to echo a sentence. We want it to echo that the passwords did not match. We need it now to include our connect.php file. This is the file that we created previously. It holds all the information that the server needs to connect to the table and the database that holds our information. So let's make a query. This is regarding our usernames. We don't want a user to have a username which has already been picked by a different user. So we want it to check our table itself to see if the username is free. And if it isn't, we want it to echo a message. So right now in our query, we're going to select, and the asterisk means all. So we're going to select all the data queries in username, and we want it to know if it's equal to the username given by our user. So we use the numRows function. MySQL underscore query, no, sorry, numRows, $, and query. So if numRows equals 0, it's fine, unless we wanted to echo that the username has been taken. So if the values match, which means the username has picked a username which already exists in our table, we'll get the value of 1. And then it will echo the message username has been taken. Please try again. Now what we want to do is encrypt the password so that anyone just can't see it on the table that we made. So we've MD5 encrypt it. Now what we want to do is we want to do a little test to see if the encryption has worked. So let's save it. And I have previously entered a password in this before. I just wanted to refresh it. And there it is. That's an MD5 encrypted password right there. Now, this variable is very important. It's our register variable. So this will indicate how we insert new information into our table. So we use the MySQL underscore query function. And we tell it that we want it to insert information into our table called users. And inside that table, we want it to add new values into. There's 3 values that we want to insert information into, and it's name, password, and email. So the 3 that we declared in our form earlier on. And we want it to echo a confirmation message once everything works and says you have been registered. So let's just quickly save this now and test this out. Make sure the passwords match or it won't progress, and just give it any email and register, and it should give us a confirmation message, which it has. Perfect. Now let's go into our PHP myadmin and check our table. So if we look in our users table, it says there are 2 records now. Previously there was 1, so let's see it. And there we go. Our username of user and our password of the encrypted MD5 and our email that we gave it. And that's how you use PHP to create a registration form which adds on to our login form that we made earlier.